Усім привіт! Вітаю вас на каналі Avoliana Play. Ми продовжуємо проходити Horizon. В минулій серії ми залізли в розкопки. Намагаємося дізнатись, хто така тітка Елізабет Собек. Мені все більше здається, що я її якийсь клон, заморожений, вийшовши з гібернації. В мене ще до біса баганулась гра, і взагалі з нею якісь постійні проблеми. Не знаю чому, в мене тупо зникли текстури, зникло обличчя. Не знаю, чому гра настільки забагована. Буду намагатися знову пройти цей рівень. Нам, потрібно дістатися 8-го поверха. Хоча їх тут 10, здається, чи що? 12 поверхів. Тому будемо намагатися це пройти. Головне знову не вбитися, щоб знову все не зламалось. Величезний у них тут комплекс. Чому їй холодно? Вона змерзла. Давай я тебе тоді одягну в одяг. Більш-менш теплий. Можливо, це щось допоможе. Шкурки тебе зігріють. Мабуть, не дуже то її все гріє. Тільки не вбийся, мала, я тебе дуже прошу. Ви можете поки наливати чайок, кавусю. Написати будь-який коментар під цим відео. А я буду дертися вгору, як зазвичай, тільки вперед. Який це в нас уже рівень? 8-й. О! Можливо, це, власне, той рівень, який ми шукали. Так, тільки не падай! Ні! Та за що? Ні! Вона знову звернула собі шию. Головне, щоб підлога не проламалась під нами. Де ж був кабінет в цього керівника фірми, яка виготовляла роботів? А що в нас тут щось лежить? Ще й дощ пішов. Прекрасно. Так, як тут піднятись? Мабуть, ця будівля не перенесла повстання. Ще не все. Ось це і був його кабінет? Чи як? У мене таке враження, ніби я на Титанику. Як високо, навіть нічого не видно. Ну, то так і буде. Зробимо фото. Тільки не кажіть, що потрібно дертися ще вище. Що в нас тут? Залишилось 6% енергії.
Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes.
А що, так можна?
A file has been recovered.
А яке я маю право відновити ці дані? Я ж ніхто. Опа! Добре, здрасте, ти хто?
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. so spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend.
Вона що тут, головний мозок?
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Вона тут головний мозок була в їхній команді, чи що?
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
A final file has been recovered.
Оце в мене зараз мозок зірветься. Типу, роботи зламались. От те, за що я зацепилась в минулій серії. Що їм потрібна біомаса в якості топлива, і вони вбивали все живе. Тому немає ні тварин, ні такої кількості людей. Залишились тільки якісь рослини і пацюки. Я не бачила більше ніяких істот, їх взагалі немає. Вони винищили, мабуть, всіх тварин. Ну, там риба ще якась залишилась.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Що за новий світанок? Так, власне, називається ця гра. Горизонт, новий світанок.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
Типу, вона його ламає прифінансувати?
Terrible. What does she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Як тут ще ліфт може працювати? Це раз. По-друге, гра називається «Новий Горизонт». От мені цікаво, що такого вона запропонувала і хто з нами розмовляє.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Eloi? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that feral robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime. And what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
Чому в мене генетичний код 97,42, чи скільки там відсотки співпадає з Елізабет Собек? Я що, її клон?
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that feral robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you've still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Можна було і не грубити, а просто зі мною поговорити. Якщо ти вивчаєш все життя, в тебе є більше інформації, чим в мене.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect feral robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself. Now if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
Молодець, дівчинка. Все, тепер він буде мені все розповідати.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other eclipses' focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the corruptors and deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and freezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation, wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asuram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Оце купа інформації.
Getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
В мене скоро зірветься мозок. Це ж куди мені треба йти? В зовсім іншу частину карти. Так, я поки не готова йти по слідам Елізабет. Я хочу розібратися з більш-менш звичайними проблемами місцевих аборигенів. Типу, у нас є звичайні... знайти лагерь банук. Сходити в якусь зарубку, якраз 30 рівень потрібен. Ще знайти для древнього арсенала топливні елементи. В нас роботи ще не початий край. Лагер розбійників зачистити. А потім уже можна йти по основному квесту. Ще знайти Ерзу, сестру Ереда. У нас ще купа справ, а потім ми вже підемо по основному завданню. Ну що ж, ми по квесту. Короткочасне затища. Заїхали в лагерь банук, щоб дізнатися, що вони таке роблять, що приручили ось цих всіх монстриків, і вони їх не атакують. В чому причина? З ким тут можна поспілкуватися? Добрий вечір.
Greetings, Nora. I am Tikuk.
Shaman. I've never seen anything like this.
The blue light is strong here. My people traveled far from the heights of Ban-Ur to experience it for themselves.
The blue light.
The light of the machine spirits. It is all around us. It settles upon us. This is how it used to be before they grew angry.
I know about the derangement, but I didn't think the machines were ever this calm. What is it about this place?
We don't really know. We sing and we listen to the machine songs.
Ви, до речі, зверніть увагу на те, що у нього якісь трубки циркулюють під шкірою. Якщо зрівняти, то що часи доволі сурові, і такі операції проводити, по суті, вони не могли. Як?
Tikuk, have any other Outlanders come through here recently?
Some Asaram, yes. They were convinced the machines were malfunctioning. As if machines were mere devices in need of repair. Well, that is how the Asaram see the world, is it not? They ate with us. Then, when they were satisfied there was nothing they could explain, they left with the Northern Light.
The machines sing to you?
To each other. You are a hunter. You must have heard their communions and hymns, their calls and cries. We're not meant to understand, but we shamans try to interpret. What is the song that angered them so, that turned them upon us? What song soothes them? Does it thrum in the air here, just outside of hearing? How can we heal the machine world?
What's with the big guy?
I was drawn to this place in a storm. At first, I thought the keening was the wind, snapping off the mountain's frozen face. But no, it was the Thunderjaw's song. I found it crouched on its haunches, its metal unmoving, and I took shelter beneath it. When the storm cleared, its singing done, perhaps the spirit left its great shell, or perhaps it slumbers and remains. So we have not stripped and gleaned this one. We treat it with the care it is owed.
Do you mind if I look around more, Tikuk?
Speak, trade, listen. You are welcome. No harm will come to you here.
So it's not the Banuk that are doing this. There's something about this place. They can't see it, but maybe my focus
Well
can.
prepared for the hunt, I hope.
Поговоріть з Банук, пошукайте сигнали за допомогою візора. А які сигнали? Що я маю тут знайти чи побачити? А ось.
There, a signal. And the source is at the top of the mountain. I better look into it.
А що це тут за сигнал такий на вершині гори?
It is a gift to us from the machine's spirits.
Знову дертись в гори, як я це люблю. В переносному сенсі. А
This
ти
is
що
how
за
the Banuk
чудак?
must have gotten up and down the mountain.
What are we doing here? Every idle movement is another mile between us and the herd.
Ходять нагору. Куди вони тут деруться? Десь тут? Банук. Це мені так далеко доведеться зараз дертися. Сигнал. А з якого боку сигнал? Де систем? Ну що ж, підіймаємось нагору. Тільки б не плигнути головою вниз.
Air's getting thinner. Hard to believe the Banuk live further north.
О, краєвиди які гарні. Розвалене місто. І всі племена постійно живуть десь в горах. Типу, щоб був більший захист від машин. Як далеко ми деремось? О, ти хто такий? Добрий вечір. Коршун. Я сподіваюсь, вони приручені.
Don't miss it.
Я не бачу священні землі, якщо чесно. Можна навіть зробити фото. Сподіваюся, тут не розіб'юсь.
Going to have such a waiting. A good sign, I guess.
Невже можна нарешті подивитись на них зблизька, як вони виглядають, ці коршуни? Які в них великі... А? Тільки не падай, я тебе прошу. О, це машини.
Someone's been up here recently. Was that voices?
Куди нам далі? Десь вниз.
You can't just leave us here.
Did Vilgun send you? I guess shards can buy a conscience.
Ви про
Never
що?
mind that. Nora girl, you have to stop this. Up ahead, we snuck up here. Uncovered some kind of ancient device, plain as an anvil. That's what affects the machines.
The other bungheads voted to take it to Pitchcliff for auction. But it's taken a beating already. Like it dropped from the sky.
We tried to stop them digging it out. Without that thing up here, those Banuk will be massacred.
I'll stop them. You two get out of here. It sounds like you've already done enough damage.
Well, that's a fair appraisal.
Тільки не кажіть, що зараз воно зламається, і мені потрібно буде воювати з тими птахами і всіма роботами там внизу. Забираємо. А в мене місця не вистачає. У мене максимальна кількість припасів, максимальна кількість стріл. Немає де мені то все тримати. І що ви з ним робите? Ви його ще й б'єте.
What have you done?
Who are you? You're not one of those Banuk.
Too late. Let me look at it.
Hold on. This was our delve. We did the work. You want to put your axe in? What's this thing worth to you?
I don't know about this. This was your idea. You started it, you can finish.
All right. Could be this thing's just scrap, but even scrap has a price. So I'll ask again.
Тобі життя взагалі недороге.
It's worth more to me than you are. You still want to negotiate?
Forget it. All he's ever given me is black toes.
They've made a mess of this.
Добре, хоч не напали. А артефакт димиться. Мені здається, йому гаплик.
Catastrophic malfunction. This is from long ago. And it's been sending a signal all this time. Fading out. I have to get back to the camp before the machines tear it apart.
Катастрофічний збій. Відправляти сигнал до відкликання. Скоріше за все, я сюди дарма піднімалась. Це мені нічого не дало. Тепер людей будуть вбивати. О, коршунів немає. Все. Варто було сюди залізти і на лагер напали. О, лагер ламають вже. Молодці. Звісно, почалось. Все як завжди.
The machines are angered. Keep your distance. Hunters, defend the camp. Do what you must.
Yes. Roar and rend me. I don't fear it.
Ну що, як вам роботи? Нормально?
The hunt is back.
О! Серйозно. Котик хоче до мене.
Yes. Roar and rend at me. I don't fear it.
Ти що, припух?
Now you'll hear my...
От і все. Сподіваю, вас життя навчило. Поговоріть з Тікуком. А де цей Тікук? Ось ти Тікук.
Nora, did you know this change would come upon us?
Not exactly. Although I know there is a lot changing in our world. This time it was outsiders. Those Oseram thought.
The Oseram do not think. They will never understand the balance between us, between man and machine. Now the blue light has gone, and we are left with many songs, but more for mourning than gratitude.
So what now? Will you go back to your homeland?
When we teach the young to walk on shifting ice, we say, the secret is taking one step, then the next. Perhaps one day we will understand the machine's mysteries.
I hope so. Good luck, T-Cook.
Поверніться до Вілгунда. Давайте віддамо цей квест.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no outlander. Are you looking for... Wait, I know your face. You came back. How did we fare?
Expensively.
That's what I was afraid of.
The tame machines. It's hard to explain, but there was a kind of signal that calmed them. Your men got greedy, so it's gone now.
Gambling's a shoddy job, girl. I should have been a weapons dealer. That's steady work. Here, take it. The half I'd owed those hammer-handed chunks.
Half? I finished the job. And what was it you said? Enough to buy a more becoming garb?
What do you want? Carja silks? Hoisted on my own purse strings.
Що за наїзди пішли? Отак от завжди. Ти виконала роботу, а тобі кажуть, що ти в гаманець лізеш. Я гадаю, на цьому можна завершувати цю серію. А в наступній серії ми вже підемо по квесту. Розслідувати далі квест вбивства сестри Еренда Ерзи. Власне, щоб впевнити, що її не вбили, а викрали. Тому дякую за те, що дивитесь Horizon. Тицяйте вподобайки, пишіть свої коментарі. Ми з вами побачимось уже в наступної серії. Всім бувайте!
I got nothing.